scare you? What's up, spooky foodies? I'm Honeymoon, and this is Hungry, Happy, Hippie. Today we're going to be making two treats. My vegan chocolate pudding, which is going to be used for the traditional chocolate pudding dirt bowls that we enjoy on Halloween since we were little itty bitty kitties. And then on top of that, I'm going to be making a delicious sangria based on one of my favorite childhood movies, in addition to one of my very first favorite Halloween costumes. Maleficent. We are going to be making rotten apple sangrias with two different types of liquors. We got a little bit of Hennessy, we got a little bit of Fireball. We have a delicious buttery Chardonnay that's going to be bringing this sangria together with two different types of apples. Two treats, two apples, two liquors, two everything. We're doubling up on fun today. Doubling up on fun today. Happy Halloween, friends. This is my favorite holiday, and I'm so excited to be cooking with you guys today. I have loved Halloween since I was a little girl. I love the costumes, I love the spookiness, I love the scary movies, I love the Christmas of the leaves and the smell of pumpkin spice. Let's get started, my friends. We are going to start by adding 2 bags of frozen avocados. We have a few other ingredients to add, and all we have to do is put it in our blender and let the blender do its magic. So I'm going to open this bad boy up and throw in 2 bags of frozen avocados. And to this frozen avocado, we are going to add in a little bit of almond milk. I'm gonna shake this up a bit, make sure, we're going to be adding vanilla almond milk. Vanilla. You can pretty much use any substitute milk that you'd like that is vegan. Almond milk is what I go towards just because it's something that my stomach's always agreed with. Coconut milk's really good, but just be mindful of the sugar that you're going to be using for your substitute milk or your alternative milk, because that will affect how much agave you put into your avocado. And you don't want it to be too sweet. So if you happen to use a sweeter substitute, this almond milk is 13 grams per serving. If you have a little bit more grams per serving, go a little bit easier on the agave. To be adding in 1.5 cups of almond milk. And cheers. Also going to be adding in the agave. Yum. Didn't realize this thing was brand spanking new. We are going to be adding in 1 cup of agave. It seems like a lot, I know, but you have to remember that we have unsweetened sugar in very, very ripe avocados. So in goes the agave. Just 1 cup to start. I don't want it to be too sweet, and I advise that you start with a little bit of sugar too. The sweetness of your avocado varies, so don't always go by a blanket sugar amount when making this. So start with 1 cup, and you can always add in a little bit more agave to help smooth it out a little bit later. So we got 1 cup of agave in here. And next, we need our cocoa powder. Yum! So this is unsweetened cocoa powder that I found at Trader Joe's. I want to say it was like $2.99, nothing too crazy, but good things to use in the house. You can make chocolate pancakes one day, you can make chocolate milkshakes, chocolate cookies, and now you're making chocolate vegan pudding. So we're going to start by putting in about 1/4 of a cup of cocoa powder in here. Just scrape that down. There you go, cocoa powder in. So I have about 1/4 of a cup in there, and then I'm going to add about a shy 1/4, just a shy, meaning it's not all the way full, it's very loose, but just a shy 1/4 cup of cocoa powder in there, just to start so it's not too overpowering. You can always add more if you want some more indulgence when it comes to our sweetness and our chocolate. Alright, we're just going to put this cap on. I'm going to put this bad boy on high. Ooh, y'all! Our chocolate vegan pudding looks nice and smooth now. The avocado looks like it's all worked in. Oh my god! It's beautiful! I'm gonna add in just a little bit of almond milk. Just a tad. to help with the consistency and get a little bit smoother. And I'm gonna add just a tiny squirt of agave. See, 1, 2, done. So you can also add in just a little bit, and I seriously mean just a little bit of sea salt, a pinch, to help bring out sweetness. I'm gonna let this bad boy blend up some more. All right, so we're gonna put this back on high and let it do its magic. Oh my God, look at how smooth that is, guys. Whoa. Okay, let's start by getting the good little stuff off of you. Oh my God. You can't tell it doesn't look like chocolate pudding. And it's vegan. I'm just putting it in this over here. And the awesome thing about avocado is, so you know how it gets browner when you leave it out? This is gonna turn a beautiful brown color when you leave it in the fridge. So, got my whole container filled up. Oh my God, guys, look at this chocolate pudding. Velvety and perfect. Chocolate pudding done. Now it is time to layer our dirt balls. So I'm going to start some Oreo at the bottom. It literally looks like dirt. This is awesome. Nice Oreo layer at the bottom. And put as much cookies as you like. It really is up to you. So I like to start with just a nice thin layer of Oreo at the bottom. Also found these mason jars at Five and Below. They're washable, they're awesome. The pudding, our vegan chocolate pudding. Okay, just get a nice little dollop in there. And it's okay if it's a little messy on the sides. You can always go around and clean it when you're done. This is awesome. It's so smooth, guys. All right, you're just gonna go around, wipe off whatever's there. If your hands are clean, just put it back in. All right, and this is how much chocolate pudding I have at the top. We're just gonna add another layer of Oreos. Nice little crumble of Oreos in there. Perfect. And then look, we're gonna garnish it with a cute little pumpkin. I found these cute little pumpkins. Ah, aren't they adorable? I found these at Michael's, these little fondant pumpkins. Aren't they just precious? Okay, so we're gonna put one in there, and then I found these adorable little gummy worms. And guess what, dude? Organic gummy worms. Okay, so these are not vegan, obviously, but they're just so darn cute. How could you not put these in here? So optional, if you wanna, you know, be good. All right, then that one's done, and we're just gonna get the rest of these going. Nice. So these are actually going to be coming with me to one of my friends' houses today. We were doing a cute little hocus pocus themed sleepover, adult sleepover. And this is my treat that I'm bringing. I hope the girls love it. There you go. Pumpkin and worms. I loved dirt bowls so much as a kid, so I'm super excited to be making these in a healthier way. Did you guys ever like trade candies at the end of the night? Who didn't? Everyone traded candies if they went trick-or-treating. My trades, I loved Almond Joys. I was like a 80-year-old little kid. I loved Almond Joys. Twizzlers were my other ones. And Reese's. So if people ever had Reese's, Twizzlers, or Almond Joys, they didn't want them, I'd take them. And my trade out was always Starburst. I hated Starburst. Please don't hate me in the comments, but I hate Starburst. It's another candy I didn't really like. Yeah, like any sort of taffy. Oh, Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls were my trade out. I think that was like everybody's trade out, but no. Tootsie Rolls and Starburst. And if you're curious as to what avocado tastes like as a sweetness, they're a very good substitute for bananas. They're very high in potassium. They have like that smooth, silky texture. It just feels like you're having a banana. You could easily do this with bananas too if you wanted to. Just freeze them up so they get that nice texture. Boom. Gonna put in a little bit more Oreo crumble, and this is our last one, gang. Woo! Okay. There we go. And then I'm just gonna put in a cute little pumpkin. Ta-da! And there we go. Done and done. Ta-da! Looks delicious. I'm just gonna finish dicing up our honey crisp apple. In she goes. Oh, whoops. Lost an apple in the process. Alright, and next we are going to add in a bottle of Chardonnay. So I'm choosing Chardonnay because it has a nice buttery finish that's going to go really well with the tartness of the apples. Ooh, that was a good noise. Alright, and all of the wine goes in. All of it. And in next is going to be about 6 cups of apple cider. So I found this really delicious ginger beer at Trader Joe's. All right, and we're gonna pour all of this ginger beer in. All of it. All right, and now we're going to add in a few shots of Fireball whiskey. So I'm gonna do a few shots of Hennessy. Really getting nice and warmed up for the fall. In she goes. Ha! You know, why not just a little bit more? 'Tis the season to be spooky and a little kooky. Alright, then we're just gonna slice down this orange in half and squeeze a whole orange juice in. Brighten up those flavors a little bit. Also, orange and Hennessy, heaven on earth.